You just tell her we're going to make her walk.
I can read.
That's what she wants.
I think that there's really no doubt that this organization will be my best legacy. I've accomplished a lot in orthopedics, a lot more than I thought I would when I was a little boy dreaming about being a doctor in Iowa. And I've got an international reputation that I never really expected, but I still think that Operation Walk will be, that'll be my crown. Well, you know, sometimes things turn out differently in life than you thought they would. And I have to say that's true for Operation Walk. It definitely has become an internationally known organization, and it's grown really far beyond what I envisioned when we just started up this Los Angeles chapter. And I can see why. You know, we always talk about the number of patients that we've operated and how many people we've helped across the world, which is heartwarming. But what I really think about maybe the most is how much we've helped the people that have gone on the trips. I think that the giving part of Operation Walk is what makes it successful. It's just an experience that everybody wanted when they went into medicine. And it just restores the belief in the romance of medicine to everyone that goes on the trip. And it does it time and again. It isn't just the first trip. Operation Walk wouldn't have succeeded no matter how hard Jerry and Mary Ellen worked, and even my wife Marilyn. The energy for any organization comes from the belief that it's supported by people which have some love for it, that will sacrifice for it. And that's what we've had with Operation Walk. The volunteers, the people in the background, people who've given of their time and their money that really also did it unconditionally, just as the people going on the trips give unconditionally. This is truly an organization of giving and support that has come from all of our friends, all of you, and from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you enough.
Well, Operation Walk is a team of surgeons, anesthesiologists, internists, nurses, therapists that travel to countries where patients can't afford this type of surgery and perform it for free. And in the process, they teach the local doctors and nurses. We teach our peers and colleagues how we do things in the United States.
And we have about 50 people, and we get in there and it's like a well-oiled machine. Everybody understands about teamwork. It's run so smoothly, people can't believe that they can't get their own hospitals at home to run this way. And on our previous trips, we used to have this thing where we would take pictures of all the patients that we did the operations on and all the staff that volunteered, and we'd get in the middle of a hallway and take a great big group pictures, and sometimes the patient would say some very nice things to thank the staff.
We want to thank you for your interest in us. You have given us new life. Thank you. We appreciate it.
We always do a follow-up clinic when we go back on another trip to the same town, same city, same country. And the patients come back for follow-up, and it's really, we've been doing this over 20 years now, so now we get some long-term follow-up, and it's really been fun. Some of you have seen the videos in the past of the lady where the house fell on her and she had to walk with a walker, and we did her knee, and she was dancing and got married. And she came back in just real recently to Nicaragua on the Nicaraguan trip, and she's still a very joyful person because we changed her life.
Well, I saw her again on this last trip, and she was just got on a bus for 3 to 4 hours just to come because she knew we were there to thank us. This is a gift, and they act like we've given them a piece of gold. You know how well that they take care of this thing.
Just as in the United States, when these operations are well done, our Operation Walk patients get a lifetime of satisfaction and happiness. Whether we do a hip or a knee, these patients, they were crippled before. And they lived in a society that didn't have enough money to help them out of their situation. So they're stuck. And in many of these societies, they are outcasts. If they're young, they can't get married. And if they're older, they can't work. Yeah, they're seen as being bad goods. And you can't sometimes believe the breadth of the smile on a patient's face when they got a gift that they never in their life expected to get, that changes their life. This is an amazing gift that drops out of the sky that they never thought would happen to them. And they go from being a depressed person, outcast in their society, to being able to be normal again. So we are doing life-changing operations for these people, and we are doing it with unconditional giving. And that really is what makes this such an important organization.
Well, Dr. Dorr thinks I'm a magician. And every time we go to another country, there'll be something that happens. One I'm reminded of in El Salvador, we had a young man who had ankylosing spondylitis, which meant basically he was fused, his spine, his hips, his knees, he couldn't bend anything. He had a really rough situation. In fact, he lived with a cousin who stood him up in the morning. The man's body was like a plank, and his cousin would get him on his feet and go off to work, and then this young man would have to stand all day. He had a special walker, and he just stood, and if he wanted to rest, he would just lean against a wall. He was unable to sit down or lay down by himself. So we operated his hips, but it would be a while until someone could come back and operate his knees. He needed a lot of therapy, so we're in the middle of El Salvador, and Dr. Dorr decides that he needs to have a hospital bed. We were in a small town, Sonsonate, and I could remember running all over town trying to find a hospital bed and get that delivered to his home. But Dr. Dorr's like that, you know, it's not like just go in and do the operation. It's like, what else do we need to do to support these patients so they can truly recover? Well, Mary Ellen and I have basically had 2 jobs for the last 20 some odd years, our regular job and then our Operation Walk job. And it's a lot of work, but you know, for Dr. Dorr, I haven't minded 1 second of working so hard. He's truly my hero. He's a pioneer, he's inventive, he's a kind person. So many words to describe him.
6 words that emblematize you. This was fun thinking about. Humanist, novelist, scientist, artist, philanthropist, and of course, altruist. Congratulations.
And the 6 words that I have to describe Dr. Dorr start with humanitarian. Quintessential in many areas. Creative. He was actually writing a book on an iPad in the back of a van on the way to Guatemala City. It was impressive. A little bossy, intimidating, but very big-hearted. Authentic and empathetic.
Mentor to many and a huge heart.
Larry, from one humanitarian to another, awesome job, guy. Way to go. Congratulations.
Hey, picture girl, take my picture.
Cornell College Dimensions. Admirable, selfless mentor.
Happy to participate in this tribute to my friend and founder of Operation Walk, Larry Dorr. 6 words. God's love heals man. Larry's commitment enhances.
Walk.
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 Love. Iowa Hawkeyes. Author. Inventor. Genius. Friend.
Dr. Dorr induces excellence in others.
The team loves Operation Walk. Thanks, Dr. Dorr.
The best patient care. Always eat your cream of wheat. A genius in joint replacement and a guy with the biggest heart. Thanks, Dr. Dorr. We love you.
Compassionate, perspicacious, ebullient, focused, industrious, and friendly.
So this is what I think of when I think of Dr. Dorr.
My 6 words would be, because of your commitment to helping others. Congratulations on this great honor, Larry.
Dr. Dorr is inspirational, innovative, charismatic, a leader, loyal, and my mentor.
Resilient, relentless, stoic.
Intellectual, witty, innovative, integrity, inspiring, and mentor. Cheers.
Changing lives with your hands, one step at a time. Thank you, Dr. Dorr.
Dr. Dorr, you're kind-hearted,
exemplary,
and a great golfer.
We are here because of you.
Great friend, kind, loving, and competitive.
Larry and Marilyn,
we thank you.
We honor you, and we love you.
I always want to please him. I always want to make sure everything is great for him and make him look wonderful, because he is the most wonderful person that I know.
When we went on our first trip to Cuba, Merrill Ritter was with us, and he was so excited about his experience that he went home to Indiana and he started up an Operation Walk team in Indiana. So they were really the second team, and they were very enthusiastic, and they got to be really good at being advocates for Operation Walk. And then the third team then really was Doug Dennis in Denver, but I think what really stimulated the growth of Operation Walk and the growth of the teams was that I got the Humanitarian Award of the Year from the Academy, American Academy in Washington, D.C.
Dr. Dorr, your work is an inspiration to every one of us here today. On behalf of the Academy, I would like to present to Dr. Larry Dorr a check for Operation Walk and the Humanitarian Award. Please join me on the stage.
I'm here because my parents spent a lifetime of giving back, and I had a family who really taught me how to love and share. For me, I found medicine, and that gave me an opportunity to have a lifetime of helping others. I would like to thank the board of the Academy and you, the members of the Academy, for telling all of us who participate in Operation Walk, for telling us that our service has been significant and that our lives have been meaningful and that we've made this earth a better place. I think we've got close to 20 teams now, and with a couple in Canada and one in Ireland and one in Greece that's starting, and so it's gotten international, and it's really kind of gotten exciting to see the growth. It's and the growth is exciting because I know what this means to each of the doctors and the nurses and the technicians and the therapists and even the volunteers that go on each of these trips. And I guess maybe you see it the most in the final gathering when we get together with all the patients at the end of the mission, and we're getting ready to go home, and everybody's crying. The patients are crying, the doctors are crying, the nurses are crying, and that's just a perfect picture of what Operation Walk means to the givers and to the takers. I think that everyone that's been involved with Operation Walk, whether you've gone on a trip or you're sitting in the audience here and you participated by supporting Operation Walk, everyone can understand what Rabbi Harold Kirshner said when he said that what the soul wants is not money or power or fame. What the soul wants is meaning. And that when you leave this earth, you know you left it a better place. And everyone here tonight has done that.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. When I am on your shoulders, you raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me